Hello, Taurus. My name is Luciani, transcending into ascending synergy. I hope you guys are having a fabulous August so far. I am going to do a reading for you guys for the month of August, a general and oracle spiritual guide reading for my Tauruses. So let's get right into the energies for you guys. Oh, that's way too many. Spirit guys, thank you so much for entering my energies. Please guide me. Show me the messages that you have for Tauruses. The month of August. All right, so we have 27 breaking down to a 9. There's definitely cycles that are being completed. Things are coming to a halt. Things that you already experienced that you're really guiding over now. Looking at the things that from a world view. Additionally, from that energy, this is also some sort of new cycle that needs to begin. We have came to the end of some sort of situation, some sort of delay that's coming to an end, a season coming to an end, a cycle coming to an end. This represents, sorry, excuse me. This is an energy, excuse me. This is an energy surrounding our heart. And this has a lot to do with what fulfills us. Things that fulfills us and what things that really keep us empty. I feel like for the month of August, there's something that you guys have to really look into, and it's the matters of your heart. It's like where you're at, your current experience, your situation. It's like more heartful places that we need to come to, profound impacts that we're really looking to embody, or these are just really like our tears of truth finally being released. A lot of releasing energy here of things that no longer suit you. This is creating the space for what is needed now. And I feel like this is an energy that you know that you're internally adored. You know how special you are, and every part of you deserves this fulfillment that I believe that you guys are seeking, or this is something that we're like, again, coming to a completion of anything that feels empty, and really now going into the space of what fills us up. What's generosity? What's eternal? What's that adore energy that we really are looking to embody? Or this is something that we're needing out of our love, partnerships, friendships, career, family. But we're going to get into a little bit more into this. We already have some energies popping out here. Yeah, I feel like guys are in like new spaces. There's a lot of clarity that is here. You guys are really, your focus for August so far is just, you just want to be appreciated. Wow. Yes. There. Wow. Okay. Let me pull all of these energies here for you. All right. 2 more messages for Taurus's spirit. 2 more messages for Taurus spirit. 1 more message for Taurus. This feels like a really powerful reading. Immediately I'm getting a sense of you guys are going through some sort of change where there was a change of events that have happened. Someone is divorced or going through divorce, or separation of a family, or separation of a career. Things that really just don't fill us up. Fulfillment here is very important for the month of August. This is going towards the things that really truly fulfill you. And I feel like in any particular case, a family structure, or even again a career or family, or just a relationship where we really have to move on. And it happens in the month of August. It's just as clear as day. You feel like you're not being fulfilled up emotionally. I feel like you and your subconscious mind deeply needs compassion. You need that understanding. You need someone to love you in a very soft way, Taurus. And you're realizing how important it is. And I feel like you guys are very intuitive. You're feeling very intuitive. It's like you know what's up. And this, you really do need, like, there's a listening to of your intuition here. And I feel like once you become clear as day as to what needs to like really change, a drastic change at that, with this Tower card here, someone just drastically ends a relationship. They just do not feel fulfilled, nurtured, any of those qualities. Someone was left out. Someone just maybe could have not been ready to be in this kind of situation, such as a divorce, such as a loss of a job, or just quitting out of nowhere, or maybe even possibly getting fired out of nowhere. But I feel like you're in that space also. There's a lot of financial gain, opportunity increases that are also happening at the same time. Being very perceptive is the spirit advice here. Change your perception. Really learn to communicate clear, direct, honest, logical about how you feel. And I feel like there's a big emphasis on appreciation. I feel like this is your point here of August. Being around people who really love you, Taurus, who I'm talking about really love you, not because of what you have financially or materially, but I'm talking about true blue, I love you. And I feel like you really do know what that embodies. Like, just someone soft and sweet and compassionate. It's not arduous, it's not hard, it's not, it's not so difficult to communicate with this person, or with your family structure, or with your career. You're looking for something that's really emotionally fulfilling, that really grabs you at the heart center here. And I feel like either you moving on or someone moving on, it's like to your great benefit. I feel like initially you're just like, wow, like I really was forced into this new beginning, this new brand new beginning. Again, there's a completion here, so you're in this new space, this new journey, and it's exciting. It's a really exciting time here. I don't see you upset about it at all. I feel like, if anything, some Tauruses could be feeling like they weren't prepared for it financially for this, but like, again, that perception, you guys have to realize you have a lot of great opportunities that are going to be also presented to you when you use your heart, your space, your love. Making space for things that are really compassionate actually creates a lot of financial gains also for you. We have the Page of Swords again. You have to be very clear now as to what truly needs to come to an end. Things that just need to come crumbling down. I feel like this Tower energy is like, even though sometimes it's like extremely hard and uncomfortable to go through, I feel like you're at this point where you hope it happens, or you're in the space of just initiating this Tower moment, because you really are getting very clear and honest about, I feel like, how you feel. I feel like there's this big influence of needing to be appreciated at the home. Anyone at the home, there's this heavy influence on just feeling wanting to feel appreciated. Some Tauruses don't feel like they can really move on. If that's for a group of you guys, you really feel like you can't move on, but that's not the truth. I think once you move on, because you have the Eight of Swords with the Fool energy, so someone truly is fearful of a new beginning, and I feel like that might have a lot to do with you liking structure, liking things stable. But if something in that foundation that is stable for you is not emotionally fulfilling, and it's not your inner desires and what you truly feel like is like your heart, compassion and empathy and love, and coming operating from that space, I feel like it's a time to know where you have to heal. You have to heal. Spirit advice is saying you really have to be very clear on what needs healing here. Because someone wasn't treating you good, Taurus. Okay? And it's feel like you really feel like you do have to cut somebody out. And you know that intuitively. Some of you guys could in August maybe not leave just yet. Look, your energy comes up in your own reading. You know your worth. You're stable, you're grounded. Some of you guys could be very spiritual, very religious. You're caring, you're empathetic, you're loving, okay? And I feel like you really could be really feeling like you want to cut somebody out of your life. Intuitively, you know what you have to make, what you have to do, what decisions that you must make for your inner happiness, for your inner peace here. Someone doesn't feel like they can really emotionally nurture you. Someone could be in a third-party situation. Someone just does not feel loved. And yeah, someone just extremely does not feel like they're being loved on, and it's like a lack of nurturing, and this energy is like, well, what's out there? What else is out here? I feel like someone is really feeling like, well, what else is out here? Well, you know what I mean? You start exploring in the month of August. It's pretty beautiful. If you feel like you cannot do it or have the incapacity to do it, it's like in the middle of the reading, it's like you have every opportunity given to you to actually move forward here. I feel like we're in a space of grieving because we lost this friend, or again, we have walked away from a career or walked away from a relationship or some sort of family structure or a family member, where, you know, we really held them dear and tight, but they just do not appreciate you. And you're very, very aware that you need give and take and sharing. Someone in a family dynamic or in a relationship dynamic is just not holding up. It feels like someone is receiving, and you're seeing that, hey, you're never giving. It could be financially. Someone is not holding up their bargain financially, and it's like getting to the point where you're like, oh my gosh, like I don't have any help. But since this heart energy is here, I'm going to really just take this as this is emotional. This is very heart related here. I feel like you're starting to see way past the physical at this particular point, and you're really looking for something deeper that I feel like you don't have at some sort of foundation or your home space. And there's a big influence of needing to feel appreciated, feeling wanted, feeling seen. I feel like you're really not in that space that you're receiving that. The Page of Wands here is telling you, once you divorce something, separate from something, there's a lot of exciting offers that come in. A lot of exciting offers that are very, very like exciting, financial. There's a learning mechanism here. There's a lot of clarity that comes in. What becomes crystal clear is that you really do have to heal from something that you're releasing that could have been possibly toxicity of any kind, whether it's codependence, whether it's attachments to others. Yeah, look, some of you guys are leaving a relationship because you know that you're better off single. Look at this. Release because you changed your perception. You now realize someone is really holding you back from your true potential, Taurus, and I feel like you kind of separate from them, and it's like you're very independent. You're very, very self-sufficient, and this what turns the wheel. This what turns everything around, and even some sort of emotional fulfillment comes in. There's a lot of mistakes that could have happened in the dynamic, or imperfections that happen in dynamic where it was just way too many, and now it's at this space where you do have to separate. And it doesn't feel necessarily comfortable, but you're very clear on it has to happen at this particular point. So let's pull from a spirit advice here, from an angel and ancestor energy. What kind of advice do we have for our Tauruses here? Oh, that's way too many. Let me try this again. Okay. Try this again. All right, so we have Mother Earth. Look, you guys, Taurus, you guys are earth signs. You guys are earth signs. Wow, this is so, so powerful. And look at the green here in both of these energies. You guys are healing. It's such a, and it's heart-related chakra energy too. Yeah, you guys are really healing. This is feel loved and comforted. Oh my God. You guys really could be really feeling like you're not getting that true blue love that you really desire in a dynamic. I do feel like it's a relationship, but if it's not, it's definitely in a career or some sort of family structure where you just know, oh my gosh, I have to walk away because they don't understand me. Someone does not understand you. They're not giving you what you need. And ironically, this is 54. This is a 9 energy. Again, completion is coming up as well. But for this energy with Mother Earth, advice is here to say, allow yourself to be cherished, Taurus. Mother Earth is protecting you with a shield of love and light. If you have been feeling overwhelmed or out of control emotionally recently, but we're now moving back to our natural center, okay? This is bringing us to a place of clarity and openness. So if we've been feeling ungrounded, know that this energy is here to root us and help us regain our sense of strength. It's also, this is like looking at things from a child's eyes. You're the child of light. It's important for you to know that you deserve love and felt love, okay? If there's any challenges with our mother or being a mother yourself, know that these energies of mother healing are here to help us clear away any ancestral blockages that are preventing us from making a sacred love connection, okay? This is also being given us the guidance to make choices that are only based in love. So if you guys are literally leaving a dynamic, I feel like that choice, even though it's very hard, you know that I have to, because this is coming from a place of love. I no longer can surround you around my energy. And that's just really, I feel like where you're here. And I feel like anytime you feel like you're incapable of doing it, there's clearly something else here that's going to move you in this direction here, okay? So this was just a general reading. If you're looking for a personal reading, I have my link below. It's called ascendingsynergy.com. You can book your appointment there with me. Other than that, I appreciate your energy, Taurus. I love you guys so much. And I'll talk to you soon. Bye.